And today I wanted to show you guys my new Chrome extension. It basically grabs the COT reports from the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, which comes out each Friday. These reports are really valuable for day traders or swing traders to better understand the hedge fund positions in these financial futures markets. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys the data on the actual government website first, and then I'm going to show you guys the extension. So you go here to market data and you click on commitments of traders. You can read this if you like. It just kind of goes over the report and all the data it contains. I really wanted to just touch on this. You've got merchant, swap dealers, you got the intermediary, asset managers. The one we really care about is the leverage funds. And what this means, the leverage funds is basically hedge funds who are hedging their money for profit. So they're trading the financial future markets for profit, which is what we're trying to do as day traders and swing traders. So we want to evaluate their positions before we enter our own positions. Follow the smart money, guys. All right. So without further ado, let me jump into the extension. But really quick before I do, though, I do want to show you guys the reports here, and you can see why I created the extension, because this is just ugly. It gives you the data you need. Obviously, the leverage funds are right over here. It gives you the data, but to me, this is just really hard to understand. You can lose your place really easily where you were. And there's just so much stuff in here, guys, so much stuff. So I wanted to take this data and put it into a format that was easy to understand and easy to read, okay? So here we go. This is my extension COT report, so go ahead and refresh it, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. All right, so each week, like I said, the COT report comes out on Friday. So the last one, today is actually Friday, so this came out last week. So let's take a look at this. The Australian dollar, it's an overall buy because this metric here is determined by the percentages of longs versus shorts. But something to keep in mind is how many positions they've closed and how many they've opened, because markets could tend to shift direction and hedge funds might be trying to jump on that move. So here, the Australian dollar, they were long on this and they're still overall long on it, but you can see they closed out over 7,000 long positions. And then they opened up 1,200 shorts. So that's something to keep in mind. And we can see we got the British pound here. This is the example I really wanted to show you guys. This is how I use this data. So we want to find contrast in the markets. So the British pound opened up 9,000 shorts, and they're overall short, which is good. So that means they're really wanting to short the pound. Let's see if we can find another pair that's contrasting to this, that opened up a bunch of longs and is overall long. And I believe it was the Japanese yen. So you can see they've closed out 7,500 shorts and they've opened up 3,000 longs. They're overall long on this currency pair. So the GBP JPY would be an amazing pair to open up a short on. I would obviously always recommend you do your own analysis, but this is really valuable information. You can use this to basically give you more confluence when you're performing your own analysis. Obviously, always do your own analysis, guys. Do not impulse jump into these markets on impulse, because you're going to get wiped out. Your account's going to go to zero. So make sure you're smart about it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the extension. I'm going to leave a link below the video where you guys can check it out. If you do enjoy it, please leave me a review. It really helps me out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Guys, thanks so much for watching.